so we're doing some trendy stuff here, things that people have sent to me, and I can only imagine I was sent this one because of the rather striking nipples. One of them is framed in like a pepperoni, a perfect pepperoni in the middle of this fucking pie, and the other one is sticking out like a fucking pointed end of a stick or something.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Look at what's close up on this nipple here. Yeah, this is probably the only YouTube channel you're going to have this happen. Man, I'm sure that nipple doesn't look that pointy on its own.
I really wish that they would have just ran these over.
There's zero excuse for this and all this black. Look how close they cut in.
Right, I know.
They cut in. They danced around the edge of this nipple.
Even like a poorly saturated nipple is better than like a not colored nipple.
Dude, like in the only chess pieces that we've done where the nipple has been involved here, I have made sure that that nipple was done.
Right.
Right. Even if they're not perfect, like they had to be done. Even in that geometric one that Terry was working on, he was on board for it too. He's like, "Oh, there's no way I'm not doing the nipple." It's like it has to be the artist because like the client's usually not going to say no.
Right.
Like they're gonna do it. Like
especially if you tell them how silly it looks.
Well, I mean, this looks preposterous. It's all I notice, and that's too bad because I like what's done.
It's a nice piece. It's a really nice piece.
So it's like the devil and Jesus. Is this what's going on here?
Yeah, I think so.
That's the idea. And then they got the, you know what? I think probably a little more red in the background of the devil would have. They got the balance right on the Jesus side. Mm-hmm. I think that they were close on the other side, but it's just a little bit too dark. I think if a little bit more red behind the devil's face probably would have popped him more. If I can take a minute off talking about the nipple here, talking about the tattoo. I like the idea that's happening on our left, his right, more with the blue and the kind of lightning-y sort of background behind. And then I do like the black misty stuff, but I think a little bit more red glow in places would have probably sold this a little bit more for me. But other than the nipples, it's cool, and it's very easy to imagine building more of this. Like you can easily use this background to build farther down and farther up if you want to. So it's very intelligent tattooing besides the nipples. It's just like, why have the nipples? Mm-hmm. Like they just destroyed the entire piece for me.
Right, I
agree. They're just so obnoxious in there. Like they're just so fucking loud.
I know, it makes me really sad. Again, because it is a beautiful piece, and then you just got nipples screaming at you.
Fuck, man. Did Jesus really have a nipple on his shoulder?
No.
You're going for realism, right?
Right.
What's the least realistic part of this fucking thing?
The nipple.
I mean, Christ almighty, those are offensive in there.
I also don't necessarily love that it's kind of like heart-shaped. I feel like they wasted a little bit of the
It is a bit heart-shaped for some reason.
Stomach real estate is a little bit wasted.
It's pretty easy to fix the... Like, I get what they're going for, because the guy has a natural shape to his clavicles there. Mm-hmm. But, like, yeah, it's pretty easy to just whip a little bit of this fucking shading off into the center there. You don't really need, because like you can still follow that curvature and not have the heart shape.
Yeah,
right?
I just feel like this like sweetheart neckline is very feminine.
It is a bit feminine.
Yeah.
And dude's built too.
Yeah.
They kind of taken away his shape.
Yeah. I just think, I don't know, just.
You can easily get it back though, because you can follow the V, right? Like this rounds where it should point.
Yeah.
Like this, Ashlyn and I was talking to Ashlyn about it the other day anyway, about how you can change the shape of someone's whole fucking build by the way things end on the chest.
Yeah, the way
back.
you tattoo them.
Because like if you pull it up the shoulders a bit, either side, it makes them look wide. Whereas if you round off here, it makes you look dumpy.
Right.
Right? So it's like you want to pull. Even in my chest piece, you see this happening. And I'm not saying my chest piece is the masterpiece that this is, or some idiot will come in and be like, oh yeah, I'd rather have that than what you've got. You're not getting the point though. The point is points, right? Even in the tentacles, they build outward, right? They don't round off.
Right.
When you do that, you make someone look chubby.
Right.
So it's beautiful tattooing with strange decisions here. So you don't need the heart shape, you don't need the nipples, and you made the guy look not as built as he is. There's something to how you place things, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel like they've done this guy who's in great shape kind of a disservice because he doesn't look as big as he is anymore. And with this design, with how big and bold it is, that should never happen. Because it's definitely a big tattoo.
Right.
So, yeah. Otherwise, it's nicely done. There's nothing to complain about the technical part of it. It's just some of the design choices are strange. But
I agree.
let's move on to the next thing.
Right. And then there is this one.
The penis mightier than the sword, and that is how I read it. It is the pen is mightier than the sword.
Oh my goodness.
But especially with how phallic that fucking pen is, they really, really brought attention to that, by the way.
This is like one of those
The penis
ones,
is indeed mightier than the sword.
This is one of those ones where you wonder if they did it on purpose or like how they didn't notice it when they were looking at the stencil.
It's not because it's poorly done, right? The only time I question if it was done on purpose is if it's done well. So like if this was clean, then you would go, they probably meant to do it.
You don't think there's a tattoo artist somewhere that's like doing this? They're like in the back room just being like,
no, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I think this is an accident that happens and then it becomes a joke.
Just a complete accident.
And then what happens then is like you'll see, because this one went pretty viral.
Yeah.
Someone will see this and they'll probably do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Right, and it'll be funny but like this was a genuine mistake. And you only know that, for me, I only know that because it's done poorly as well. So like when you have a tattoo that's not even lined well and the black is this shitty and not even packed to the edges like this, it's not hard to assume that they put the script too close together.
Right.
Because it just follows suit with everything else that's wrong, right? Mm-hmm. But I mean, I also don't think that this should be as viral as it is. Like, it's funny, but it's also like there's far dumber things out there that don't go that viral. Like, I see worse tattoos than this in our city every day.
Right.
So it's like, perspective is a hell of a drug, right? Like, yes, it says the penis very clearly. Like, you don't need to read after that. It's already in the trash at that point. But there are worse atrocities out there. I think Happiness was funnier.
Yeah, Happiness was pretty funny.
I think Happiness, it's like, this is, you paid for happiness, or you went for the cheap tattoo and you got happiness instead.
Yeah.
Right? Like you got penis instead.
Yeah, you
Next time pay for the good one.
Went for the cheap tattoo, you get penis.
Yeah, you got penis instead of pen now, and it's your own fault.
Right. I've seen this one a few times.
Yeah, I mean, it's a strange crossover. And I'd like to say that it's not especially well done either, but it's a cool idea. It's like what? Like the Kamehameha wave or something going through them?
Yeah.
Which scene is this where Piccolo gets fucking shot through the chest?
Oh, I don't know.
We watched all of Dragon Ball a million times.
Is this...
Ivan and I watched it all when he was a kid, then we watched it all again, and like I've watched it when I was a kid, and there's a scene where Piccolo is taking a fucking... I think it's when he's like... He's protecting Gohan or something.
This isn't.
Is it Dragon Ball or not?
This is Dragon Ball Piccolo.
It's
this
when Dragon Ball Z.
This would be before him and Kami. This is like when he's like really dark.
Evil Piccolo.
Yeah.
Like his dad Piccolo or whatever.
Yeah.
Or was it the real Piccolo?
Because there was the first like Piccolo before him and Kami. They have a thing, and then Piccolo becomes better.
Fun fact: I had all the Dragon Balls on my legs at one point.
Yes.
I had every Dragon Ball. Ivan and I loved watching Dragon Ball. One of my exes before Sarah and I were together made a shirt of Ivan and I as Goku and Gohan on Nimbus.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a thing, you know. He grew up watching Dragon Ball. He has all of it. He has every season of GT, even GT.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super, and a lot of the movies.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we like Dragon Ball.
I like Dragon Ball.
I'm waiting for more Dragon Ball Super to be animated because I would love to see Black Frieza.
Oh, right.
And Ultra Ego Vegeta.
Yeah.
But I don't want to spoil any of that shit either. So.
Right, I know. I've been meaning to read the manga, but anyways.
Yeah, it's really fun, but strange crossover. I can't remember the phrase that Ralph Wiggum says here.
No.
It's like, haha, I'm in danger. I think that's the thing.
Yeah. That seems right.
Yeah, I mean, this is very much my childhood because we watched a lot of Simpsons and a lot of Dragon Ball
Wasn't allowed
growing
to watch
up.
Simpsons. Definitely
That's
allowed
crazy.
to watch Dragon Ball.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Speaking of my childhood, I almost want this as much as he's giving his own Mr. Hanky right now.
I mean, you don't have a glorious birthmark to play with.
I mean, but this could be done.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing in here that couldn't be done.
Birthmark makes
Be
it
some
better.
crazy dot work. But like, I mean, if you were making a turd, you would probably make it a little more solid than this. You know?
No, but he's rocketing off because he has the diarrhea.
The best seasons of South Park for me were when they like realized how funny Randy was as a character, and they like ran with him as like, yeah, the boys were still the main story, but usually there was like a side story with Randy where like it was a Randy-centric episode or whatever, and he would be doing crazy shit, and I think he was one of the funniest characters on the show personally, but this more reminds me of the first few seasons of South Park where it was really fucking crude.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first 2 or 3 seasons of South Park were like a lot of fart jokes and a lot of like raunchy humor and shit, and then they got more into like societal commentaries and political stuff, and it's still funny, don't get me wrong. I mean, I haven't watched the last 5 or 6 seasons of it, and I really mean to go back and get caught up, but there's just so much of it. I think anything that goes on for, 27 seasons, it's just like, you're going to get lost at points, like it's just too much to ask. But, I mean, the best part of this tattoo is the birthmark.
Yeah, I think this is a really
The
funny
rest of it
tattoo.
is actually pretty shitty, no pun intended, but, I mean, it does the job, right? Like, it's, what it is, but it doesn't really look like a toilet to me. It looks more like a fucking sink.
Yeah, I feel like toilet maybe could have been better, but
They don't really capture toilet. You know it's a toilet. You hope it's a toilet. But it could be something else.
right.
Whereas that is very much a poo coming out of him. So
Yep.
the birthmark is better than the tattoo. And then we have this thing, which I got to be honest with you, I don't like.
I don't understand what's happening.
It's like a crown, a king or a queen, crown, chessboard, I think. I
But
don't
like comic book style?
know. It's
Oh,
like some
I
kind of high
see.
level color
I don't know.
something.
I don't like it.
Sort of color realistic in a way.
Though the thing I like about this is the color palette, and that's
You get a better look at the.
like all. I like the hot cold.
Well-
I think that there could have been better cold. I don't know.
I think that this is very well done, and it reminds me of the burning church that we've seen recently and how it's done. And like I say, the scale, it's one thing, right? The whole leg is one thing. And same as in the burning church we talked about, this can actually be done fairly quickly.
It's got big, big blocks of color and big, big blocks of black.
Yeah, there's lots of just fundamental,
Yeah.
like one-tone
I would
colors.
say like this again is more like
Impressionist, realistic.
yeah, like more of
kind
an illustrative realism, maybe
Mm-hmm.
more like akin to like something that you would do maybe with like silk screening or yeah, something.
I think what's bothering me is like I don't love how the yellow and the blue black are interacting.
Yeah.
I think I would probably prefer more of a red, maybe an orange, and not so much yellow. Like it's just a little bit too, I don't know. I think it's great, and I think obviously it's executed very well. I love the scale of this, but like something about the look of it.
Yeah, I
Right,
just
the
think that they
colors
could have
used.
pushed that hot and cold a little more than they did,
I
but
think that the blue is too muted. Like it's too dark. It's too blueberry
yeah.
or blackberry blue almost. Like it's got like a almost no blue black, but it's just it's too reduced.
Mm-hmm.
It's too little for me. It's awesome. It kind of reminds me of Blasphemous Art in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Some of this, but like the game we
Yeah.
featured the character from recently on here. It's obviously very well done, but it's just not quite to my taste. And it's a yeah, that's all I can say really. I mean, I wish I liked it more than I do because it's technically very good, but not everything is for everyone, I guess.
Yeah.
And Christ knows the guy who got this doesn't want to look anything like me, so I guess.
No, exactly. He's
you know
got his
what I
own
mean.
cool piece.
Yeah. And then we got this to end us on. So Cyber Sigil, and I feel this is rather unremarkable. This is very much of the times we're in. We see a lot of this, even locally.
Yeah,
Like, we do a lot of cyber sigilism shit here for some
cyber
reason.
sigil is just like a new version of tribal, right?
Yeah, I know. It's just crazy how much of it there is in Lethbridge. Because, like, we didn't get a lot of black work here, you know?
I think black work takes more commitment.
I guess it's less of a, maybe less cool looking, too, for some people.
Most of the time takes more commitment. Like, cyber sigil to me is like, fine line meets tribal, and then you get it's love child is cyber sigil. It's like a very like and I don't want to say this in a mean way, because I think the artists that do it well really do it well. I just think people get it because it's kind of, most of the time it's kind of light and dainty.
It's edgy without commitment.
Yes,
you
and
know?
I do think that like
edgy
some of
chic.
it isn't light and dainty for sure, but I just think that just seems to be, you know, what people are sort of into these days.
I also, like, I do kind of like how it's rounded at the top, but they don't go far enough, right? Like, there's a natural shape to this head, and you really want to see it kind of frame the head, right? Just putting a piece of this on someone, like, I see these all the time as, like, just kind of stuck in the middle of someone's back.
Yeah, I
and
would
then
prefer
the sides,
this in the middle of someone's back,
like,
but that's just me.
But it's like the sides are all empty, and you're like, well, you need a central focus, and that should build from the center out the whole back, not just like this weird strip of the back, almost like those floral back pieces girls get.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't think you're going to want to do the rest at some point?
Right.
I don't know. It's just, to me, this is a floating piece that should be the whole thing, right? Like, this should start at the head and work down the back and then go down the spine. Whereas it's done in a way that it can be done in a session, so that they get something done that day. And to me, it's like, I don't know, it's just not going far enough to make the point. Also, it's just so much information in such a tight space that, like, if you took out any one bit of that clutter in the center, I don't notice and I don't care. Like, what is it doing for you? You know, like, it's just all these little points. If you just made a few points bigger, they make more of a statement.
Right.
Like, it's just a lot of clutter in a small space.
Yeah, I'm always afraid of how these are gonna age.
They'll blur together, but I don't know how much it will matter.
But not just that. Like, when tribal comes in, it's always awful looking.
I mean, it is, but I mean, there are people who still like getting it. There are still people who get old school tribal.
I know that like someone out there is doing good tribal. I have not once in person seen good tribal.
There's a client of Rick's that gets, like, he's got like 2 full tribal sleeves, and Rick did it, and it's aged well, and it looks great. But like, it's exactly what you'd expect.
Point him out when he comes in, because I gotta see it.
Yeah, I know, it's exactly what you would expect. And then there's that guy that Alex is doing all that tribal on. He only gets here every now and then. He's like that really buff dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's in great shape. But like, yeah, those guys, they like their tribal. And there are some guys that, like, if it's not tribal, they're not having it. So this might be very similar. Like, there could be, I don't know if this will ever get as big as tribal. Like, I think that the internet age that we're in, there's too much room for people to consume only what they want to, for things to, it's the same reason why I don't think we're going to have another Michael Jackson or Elvis type situation. Back in the day, you had 2 or 3 TV channels, so everybody was programmed into the same thing. Whereas now you kind of fill your feeds with whatever you want. So you've probably seen a lot more tribal all around you back then, right? Where this is, it will be more secular, right? It'll be more kind of whatever you like, right? Like, my feed might be completely different from someone else's. Someone else watching this might never have even seen cyber sigilism. So, whereas everybody's seen tribal.